Come with me. Let's go shuffle some tarot. Come, let's go. Sagittarius, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, either or, one or the other. This episode is a love reading. It will probably include sex talk. That means this episode is for adults only. This episode is entertainment only. Please remember that. It is entertainment only. I feel like you're getting a brand new pair of glasses. Like they're maybe a bit outrageous looking. Sagittarius, maybe you're about to meet someone who wears really intense glasses that have spectacular frames on them. Sagittarius, I feel like you're about to meet someone who works in agriculture, like maybe a cowboy, but some kind of cowboy motif going on. I think they might even smoke. Yeah, the King of Swords. You're probably going to meet a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. They are Good News Sally. Sagittarius. What kind of love can you tell us about? I don't know if you've heard of Lady Gaga's latest song, Stupid Love. I just really enjoy it. I kind of took a Lady Gaga hiatus these last few years. I think she's back on that mainstream gig. I think that's her best. Laughter. So, the guy or the girl you're about to meet is a comedian. Comedic timing on point. They might even try stand-up comedy. They might even make a living at making people laugh. Perhaps they work in a hospital as relief to, like in the children's part of the hospital, the relief. They make people happy, something like that, or something like this. I just thought of the song "Total Eclipse of the Heart" by Bonnie Tyler from the 80s. Like maybe they are some kind of performer, and that's a song. Maybe it's drag. I don't know. I feel like they're going to end up on the catwalk someday. Either you or they are. All right. There's some potential here for cosmic love that is also very public love, I'm feeling. Let's see what this says. So the Seven of Cups reversed is all about cold feet. Now, I just talked about having a performance, being a performer. Perhaps there's a specific hook that the two of you have that comes between the two of you that creates this phenomena couple that is so comedic, entertaining wise, that you have the potential to be famous somehow. I'm really feeling this, Sagittarius. You're about to have, I feel like this is probably a Libra or Gemini. Okay, not Aquarius. But there's definitely, like, you two might even host a game show at some time, or a reality show at some time together, all right? It's laughter. This is laughter. This King of Swords that you're about to meet. Again, regardless of gender here, you use what you have to. But they're intelligent, they're analytical, they're proof. But more than anything, they're funny. They have comedic tendencies that bring out the joy in you as well. So the Five of Swords is a bit of conflict, but in this case, I feel like the conflict is healthy. It's knowing how to confront risks in a healthy way. It's knowing that the occasional fight in a relationship is healthy and normal, and you don't have to completely meld into the other person. You keep your idealistic self, they keep their idealistic self. You make you happy, they make them happy. I feel like there might be a conversation coming where you're like, where you guys kind of, run into each other too much, and you have to remember this card is a reminder. Here's you. Here's you. Here's them. And you do this, right? It doesn't have to be all garbled. It is, you guys are a better couple when you spend time keeping your individualistic personality and uniqueness separate from the other, yet knowing when to bring it together creates joy. Like, I'm talking joy for the world. Wouldn't this be fascinating if you met somebody that life-changing? Like, I think you or them are going to have a black shirt on that has silver stars all over it. The moth. This sign right here is the element of air. For me, it's a conversation. This moth is drawn to the limelight. They're drawn to the stars, which I just talked about, right? The moth is drawn to everything bright and shiny. It's drawn to center stage Broadway, okay? Drawn to the big city lights. This cowboy or cowgirl, agriculturally person that you're meeting is going to change completely their life to come together with yours in the city life. Why? Because they like you that much. Because they love the comedic timing the two of you have together. They love the ribbing that you guys have together. And that ribbing creates a bigger story that is entertainment for a whole world. Oy, oy, oy. Just halfway into the reading here, or a couple cards in, making a connection. I'm here behind these cards. If it's not resonating for you, it's okay to click out, or we could keep going and see what happens. Remember, positive. The otter is a water sign. For me, though, the otter, it's more about the emotions, right? For me, the otter represents, perhaps it's more about communication. The otter is very joyful, right? So joyful communication, playfulness, like childlike playfulness with this new incoming love. The otter can sometimes be a celebration, like meeting this person at a wedding or an anniversary or a supper, family reunion, friend of a friend kind of idea. When this otter is reversed, though, it's that there is the idealistic that there could be lies involved. Had it come out like this, we would have been thinking about lies and how it's important not to lie with this individual, to this individual, all right? There are times in life when little white lies are okay. In this instance, do not lie. Keep it all upbeat, light, cheery, friendly, ambitious. That's the word we're looking for. So the Two of Wands is a crossroads, right? Trying to decide what to do. The Two of Wands is usually a midnight conversation about life. Where are we going here? Like, are we really committing to this together? The Two of Wands sometimes is a first experience, like it's a first experience as in you've never dated anybody like this before, all right? I feel like that's true. You're about to meet this person and you two will date, and it's going to be so relaxed and harmonious and joyful that you can't even believe a relationship can be this healthy and fun. Reintroduce the otter reversed, which is you trying to self-sabotage by doing little lies, right? Don't do that. There's no need for self-sabotage. There's no need for garbling up this relationship because you both are strong and steady, so keep it like that, not like, wah. All right? The zebra is creativity, a relationship that comes together to share creativity with the world, right? The peacock is, again, another conversation, but I feel like it's you guys having your chemistry together for conversations is luring. The chemistry together for conversations is like you guys have known each other for many lifetimes, and in many lifetimes you were an entertaining duo, and you're bringing that back in this life. How exciting. I like that. It's a really refreshing read. The dragonfly represents emerging. It's also, for me, the dragonfly is more about connections, making spiritual connections that affect all the facets of your life. So here you are as a dragonfly. It's very moth-like, right? It's something that transcends, like, let's face it, when a dragonfly comes around, we all are oohed and awed. And I feel like this relationship you're about to plow into is very much people around you wanting to have that relationship that you're in. Yes, unfolding, which to me again is the new relationship, and unfolding for me is it's emotionally strong too. It's not just surface conversation, it's emotionally stable. Synergy, this green man to me is, it's like the star card, right? It is that fate sending you signs and signals, and you being aware of those signs and signals and following them and listening to them and feeling obliged and compelled to follow that falling star. So here's my Aquarius card, which is this card as well. Perhaps they are an Aquarius that's coming in. I strongly suggested they weren't, but the cards are telling us their story too here. Gotcha. Let me just... This is from my cards. This is my painting. Gotcha. Underneath a ghost town sky in a mythical desert, long-tongued bats pollinate the June saguaro, and just above a cacti-jumping charcoal he-wolf is the tree bed for you and I to cross-pollinate each other to. An oriole flinches in a lemon tree. A finch pecks a narrow lemon branch. And plump sparrows with eyes like periscopes flutter in dunes of evolution. None as charming as the scanty bat stirring an ario of tequila, his role hushed and unacknowledged. And so it goes. This is about falling in love. Two unique individuals falling in love, so much so that it almost seems mythical. Maybe you are Hera about to meet your Zeus. Let's shuffle a little more here. I am going to orgasm today. I am the uncalled for cosmic detours. I am 4 days of drawing the sun. I am the cartographer of my curves. I roll my loins in any dance that widens me, refusing me is a sin. I am the soft grass under the trees until I grow. These cards are from this book that I've published. It's available, link below. It's affordable. It's just like a daily tracker of where your sensuality is. This has been nice. I don't know that we need to add to it. It feels good. However, if you like my style, you can meet me on Vimeo. The link is below. For a small fee, we are going to see what happens next, because we can with the tarot. I love doing this. Thank you for joining me.